Hello, and welcome to my Python tutorial, where I'll be introducing you to loops. So, in programming, a loop is a block of code that will repeat over and over and over again until a certain condition is met. So some of the main functions of using loops in a program are to repeat functions when necessary, add values to variables, and cycle through various programming steps. So all modern programming languages available in a marketplace today support loops, and Python is one of those languages. So in Python you've got two types, for and a while loop. And Python uses indentation to group the blocks of code, as it does for statements and for subroutines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some basic for loop examples. So in a for loop, these are some examples, but we're going to go through some tasks on this. So we're going to try out the following code for x in range is 5, and we've used the hello world when we're starting out for the very first time ever. But notice in the hello world print statement and then x, when we run it, it's actually going to print 5 times. So what we've done there, we've predicted what the loop is going to do, we've run it, and the prediction came true because it's 5. So it's going to do it 5 times. But what we can do is, this is our opportunity to investigate what will happen if we change the loop. So the number is 10. So anywhere, so 10. Outputs the code 10 times, going from 0 to 9, because humans, we count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In computing, computers count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still counting 5 numbers, but computers go from 0, humans go from 1. So we've investigated that for loop and what happens. Then what would happen if we make the variable x to be equal to 1? Well, let's have a look. We could just do 1 to 10 in the range instead of just 10. So we specified the range. So it's going from 1 to 9. But there's no 10. There's only 9 numbers. Let's try 1 to 11. Now we can go from 1 to 10. So let's modify the program so we can go from 1 to 100. Right, let's do this. 1 to 100, stop, and it's going from to 99. So what we can do here, we can make sure by going to 101. So by running it, that's going to go to 100. So we're going from 1 to 100. The reason why I put 1 to 101 is because humans count from 1. But because humans count from 1, computers only going to go up to 99 because it thinks 99 is 100. Because computers start from 0. So hence why we put 1 to 101. So it's going to go from 1 to 100. And I'll actually show the 100 there. Had I kept the 100, it would have just gone up to 99. So now we need to make a program where the loop will output our name 50 times. So let's do a name, and we're going to do that as a string. So name input, what is your name? And we're going to do that 0 to 50, 0 to 50. And then we're going to do hello name. And we're going to run it. So I'm going to type my name and it's run 50 times. If you want to get fancy, we can always do the index. We can add an X in there. So I'm going to press run. I'm going to type in my name. So I'll put my name 50 times from 0 to 50, even though the last number was 49. So the way I've gone through this task is through PRIMS. So PRIMS pedagogy, it's a way of showing good examples of good working code. You investigate that code, you try and modify it, and then you try and make your own. So I've literally gone through this process to actually produce, from predicting what that program did to making our own program where we make the loop that outputs our name 50 times, and I've decided to base it on user input. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe and share, and I look forward to making the next video for you pretty soon. Goodbye for now.